So we're at the end of January here, and as business owners, I think there's some people that are very excited with how January went, and I think there's probably going to be some people that are not exactly excited based on the goals that they set for themselves, even just 4, 5 weeks ago. In this week's newsletter, we're really going to go through understanding growth isn't always the number one priority in business, right? Because ultimately, there's a lot of things out there in the market today, new systems, new technology that are there just to say, hey, we're going to offer you more leads or we can bring you more business. But a lot of times, when businesses don't have the systems in place to actually take on that new business, it winds up showing very glaringly where your business is going to break down. And so I would empower everybody to read this week's newsletter that is interested in making sure that, hey, if we are going to actually obtain our goals here this year and we are going to bring in more business and we're going to increase our revenue and our profit, do you actually have the systems in place to handle that? Because most of the time, when businesses have bad systems that are kind of duct taped together, more business actually winds up taking the business in a different direction. And you wind up having to try to fix those things along the way, as opposed to having the right systems in place and giving yourself the ability to grow as quickly as possible. So the goal is never to outgrow your systems. The goal is to have foresight and understanding where your business is going and making sure that your systems are following or staying ahead of where you're going. So that's what we're digging into in this week's newsletter, and I hope you guys all enjoy it.